Hey, what's up, guys? In this video, we are going to create an amazing and beautiful looking e-commerce website with just HTML and CSS. This website is completely responsive for all of the devices. So, without wasting time, let's get started. First of all, we have a navigation menu in which we have a logo nav items, and on the right side, we have font awesome icons, which are search icon, and then the basket and a user. As we move downward, we have a hero section, and in the hero section, we have beautiful looking title and description, and on the right side, we have a product image. So, as we move downward, we have about us section in which we have our services. This portion or the section of this website is also quite amazing and beautiful. So, as you see, we have beautiful looking hover effects. So let's move to the downwards. So the next portion is going to be our brand section in which we have logos of the brands that are affiliated with our website. So let's move downward. Here we have the categories of the month where we will show three products. We have watches, shoes, and accessories. So let's move to the next part, which will be the featured product. So as you see, this part is also looking amazing and beautiful, and it has an amazing design. So let's move to the downward. The next part is going to be our shop section. Here we have products that we are selling on our website. So this part of the website is also quite amazing, and we will use CSS Grid to build this part. So let's move to the second last part. The second last part is going to be the contact us section. Here we have some of the input fields, for example, your name, email subject, and then the text area where user can write the message. So the last part is going to be the footer section, which is quite amazing and beautiful. So we have some of social media icons, then products, and then some quick links. So this is the website that we are going to build. Let's test its responsiveness. So as you see, as we are closing the window, or we can reduce the size of the window, this website is completely responsive for all of the sizes or all of the devices. So this website is completely responsive. So let's reduce the size further. So as you will see, we have a responsive footer section, responsive products section, and all of the sections of this website are completely responsive. So you can get all of the code and the images in the GitHub repository. I will upload all of these code and images to my GitHub repository and give the link in the description of this video, so you can find the code and the images of this tutorial in the description of this video. So what you can do is you can go to the description of this video, and then you can hit the link. So you will go to my GitHub repository, and here you can hit the this green button, and you can download the complete files and then unzip it, and you can use all of the code and the images to recreate this website. So you can also support me on Patreon. The link will be in the description of this video. So without wasting the time, let's get started. So the link will also be here on the cover image. So let's go to our code editor and start building this website. So I have some code. I will remove it first of all. So let's remove it. Let's save it. Now you will see we have empty HTML and CSS file, and then first of all I will create a boilerplate for my HTML file, which will be this one, and then I will import my style sheet, which will be style.css. Now I will change the title of the website, which will be name of our website. It will be Z Shop. So first part is going to be the Navbar. What I will do is we will use Bootstrap for just the navigation menu or the responsiveness of our navbar. So first of all, I will go to the Bootstrap website. So first of all, remove all of these tabs and then go to the Bootstrap website. Now I will hit the button get started, copy the CSS file link, and then I will paste it above the CSS link. Paste it here, save the file. Let's go to the website of Bootstrap. Now copy the GS link, which will be this bundle, and then I will paste it under or at the end of the body. Let's save it. And now we have a links of CSS file and GS file. Now what we'll do is we will go to the component section, and in the component section we will go to the Navbar, and I will copy the first link of the Navbar, which will be this one. It's going to be this one. I will copy the code. We will customize it and make it similar to this one. So let's go to the navigation menu portion, paste it here, let's save it. Now open this file with the live server. So here you will see we have a navigation menu, and in this navigation menu is completely different from this one. So we will customize it. First of all, let's go to our HTML file, and here what we will see is we can change the container field to just container, because we want our nav items at the middle, and then we will change the name of our website or logo, which will be this one, ratio. Let's save it, and now you will see a difference. So the next part is going to be, we don't want a drop down and disabled button or nav items. So what we'll do is we will go here, and here will be our drop down, which will be this one. So you can remove the drop down first. So let's see. So just remove the nav item drop down. The next is going to be the this disabled button. I will remove it. And the nav items that we want is home, about. Next one is going to be about. And then I will copy it and paste it two more times because we want two more. So let's paste it again. The next one is going to be contact, or we can say shop, and the last one is going to be contact. So let's save it, and now you will see we have four nav items. We don't want an active one, so what we'll do is we can remove the active class. Let's paste it or save it. Now we have four nav items. So here you will see we don't want the search icon or the search field and the search button. We want some of the font awesome icons, which are search icon, and then these two, which is the user and basket icon. So what I will do is I will go to the cdngs.com. Here I will copy the link with the font awesome icons, and then we will paste it here. So first of all, let's go to our index.html and remove this input fields, which is going to be the search input field and the search button. So we have removed it, and now we don't want a form, we want a div. So let's use the div. Let's save it, and here what we want is we want three icons, which will be, first of all, font awesome. I will copy the link. So let's copy the link and go to our HTML file, paste it above the CSS file. So I will paste it here. So let's paste it here, let's save it. And now we will go to the font awesome website, copy or import some of the links or icons. The first one is going to be the search icon, then we have a basket icon, and then the user icon. First one is going to be a basket, or we can say shopping. First one is going to be this one, which is the shopping cart. So let's copy the link. You can hit this icon and then hit the button start using this icon. Copy this link, go to our HTML file, and what we'll do is we will go to this portion where we have removed search field and search button and paste it here. Let's paste it here. Now go to the font of new website again, and now what we'll do is we will search another icon which will be search icon. So hit the search icon, go to this page, and now copy the link. So I will copy it, go to my style sheet, or we can say index.html file, because we haven't started the work on style sheet. First of all, now what we do is we want another icon. So this icon is going to be the user icon. So let's search the user icon, which will be, so we'll use this icon. Similarly, when you will hit the icon, you will go to this page and then we will hit this button and then copy the link. So here what we'll do is we want this icon here. Let's save it and now go to our project. So here you will see we have all three icons, but we want to style our nav bar and then it will look similar to this. So let's go to our style sheet first of all. So what we'll do is we will use remove default styling, which is going to be the default margin is going to be 0. We set the padding to 0 and the box sizing is going to be border box. Let's save it. And now what we want is we want these nav items at the middle. So we'll go to our index.html file and here you will see here what we will see is the nav items are starting from here, which is going to be navbar dash nav. I will copy the link. Now I will target it here, and now what we will do is we will set the margin left to auto and set it to important, because we want to remove the default styling of the bootstrap. Now you see they have become at the middle, they have come to middle, and now we want to change the color of our logo, also increase its size, and then we also want a little bit of styling. So let's go to, so here what we'll do is we'll target the nav item, which is going to be nav link. Let's copy it, go to style sheet, target it here. So what we'll do is we'll target it and increase its font size, or we can say font weight. Font weight is going to be 400. I think 400 will be enough. Now it's not looking good. Let's increase it to 500. 500 will look good. Yeah, it's looking good. 500 is good. So first of all, target the logo of the website. So what we'll do is we will copy the class name of Navbar dash brand. Go to our style sheet and I will target it. I will increase the font size to 2 rand. Now let's see how it will look. Yeah, it's looking good. So we don't want a shop, we just want a Z. Let's go to our HTML file and just remove the shop. Let's save it. And now you will see this one. So as you see, we are using this color. Now we copy the color. We will use color zilla to copy the colors. So we want this green color. Let's hit it and this, oops, we have copied the white color. So I have a Chrome extension which is a color zilla, which is used to copy the colors whatever you want. So I'm going to copy this color Let's copy it. So we have issues. Copy this color. So what I will do is you can always try different techniques. So I will copy it from here. So let's copy it. Go to style sheet. So here you can change the color. So you can set the color to this one, which will be the green light color. Let's go to our project, and as you see it's not changing. We have to set the important because we want to remove the default styling. So now you see it has become green. Just increase. So just give it a font size of 2.25 gram. Let's save it. Now increase the font weight. Font weight is going to be 700. Let's try how to look. Yeah, it's looking good. So as you see in the demo, we don't want a background color for our website or our nav items or navbar. So what we'll do is we'll target the nav, go to our index.html file, copy the class name of navbar, which is the nav or the parent class name. So let's go to style sheet. So I will target it. I will remove the background color, which will be background color is going to be white, and don't forget to give it an important because it will remove the default styling. So now we have a background color of white. Now we will style, or we want space between these nav items or icons. So let's go to our HTML file and give a class name to this one. So what we'll do, I will give a class name of nav dash icons. Let's save it. And so go to the style sheet, and here we will target this. We want to target the nav dash icons, and in the nav dash icons we want to target the icons. So we want to give them a margin right of maybe, I think, let's try first of all 5 pixels. Now there's some space, and just increase it to 10 pixels maybe. Let's save it. Now there is space and it's looking good. Now the second part is going to be the hero section. So for the hero section we have two containers. First one is going to be the description and the title, and the next one is going to be the image of our product. So let's go to our HTML file. First of all, under the navbar I will create a new section which is going to be the header. So the header I will give it a class name of hero dash section. So in the hero section we will have two containers. First one is going to be hero dash text container, and the next one is going to be hero dash image dash container. So in the text container we will have text, and the image container we will have an image. So in the hero text container what you will see we have a h1 which will be the title. Now we have h3, and then we will have a paragraph. Let's go to our website. So I will copy the first one which is going to be flat 50% off. Go to heading, paste it here. The next one is going to be the title, which will be the green text. Oh, you can copy it from here to what's happening. Let's copy it. Go to our index.html, paste it here. Next one is going to be the paragraph. So paragraph is going to be this one. Let's copy it. Go to our website, paste it in place of paragraph. So after these words we want a line break. So for this I will use the beer tag, paste. So after this I will let's paste it here or save it. Now we will import the image which will be the banner image. So what we will do is we will go to the images folder and we will use the first one image, first image of the banner because we want this image. You see this image is quite large. We don't want this image to be this large, so we can reduce its size. So let's go to the style sheet. First of all, copy the class name for the hero image container because it will help target the image. So let's paste it here, target the image. In this container, give it a width of maybe 350 pixels. Let's save it. Now you will see this style is looking good. Now what you will do is, as you will see in the demo, we want a gray like color as the background color of the hero container. Now I will use this color with the extension again and I will copy the color of this gray one. So what we'll do is we'll target the hero dash section. So you can also write comments because later they will help you. So first of all we'll write hero section because here we will start styling the hero section. Next we will be able to target the parent of the section which will be hero dash section. Now give the background color to be this one. Let's save it. Now you will see we have this background color. We will use flex box to align these items in the horizontal direction. So we have a hero text container, we have a hero image container. Let's go to the style sheet, use a flex box. So I will set the display to flex. Justify content is going to be space around and the line item is going to be center. So we'll set the flex wrap to wrap because default it has been set to no wrap. Flex wrap is equal to wrap will help us for the responsiveness of our website because as you will give or we will move the window closer and closer, it will help us move the items to the next slide. So as you will see, this is the magic of the flex wrap is equal to wrap as they are going to connect or move closer to each other, it will move to the next line. So this is the magic of the flex wrap because it will help us in the responsiveness. So we want to style this first of all the title and then this. So let's go to our style sheet, copy the class name of the hero text container. So I will target the H1, H3. First of all, let's target the H1. Give it some font size of maybe let's see what is called. It's looking good. You just give it a font size of 2 rand. Let's save it and let's see how it's looking. So let's give it a font size of 3 rand. Yeah, it's looking good. We just want to reduce the font weight. Font weight is going to be, I think so. Let's try 300. Yeah, it's looking good. So one thing that you can do is you can also set the font family. So in the body will set the font family to be this one. Let's save it. And now you will see a change in the styling of the font family. Now what we'll do is in the hero text container we want a margin bottom of 1 rem because we want a space. Now in the hero text container we will target the H3 and in the H3 we want the color to be this one, the green color that we have used for our logo. and the margin bottom will be the same. Let's save it. And now you will see we have a green text of the title. We just give it a font size. So what is the color that we have used for our logo? 598060, which is the same. So just increase the font size to, I think, 4M. Let's see how to look. Yeah, it's looking nice right now. And the paragraph is also looking good. Now the first part of our build is completed. Now what we want is we want to build the second part, which is going to be the about us section. So let's go to, and the about us section is going to be the missing one. In the about us section we have two parts or two sections which are going to be this our services and our brands. So first of all we will build the our services section, in which first of all we have a heading and then the paragraph and then these items. So let's go to the HTML file. So under this header I will create a new section. First of all I will write a command of about us section, because later it will help us to find different sections of our website. So first of all I will create a section, give it a class name of about us section. So first of all in this section we have a heading of H2, which is going to be this one, our services. Let's copy it, paste it here, and then what we have a paragraph. So I will copy the paragraph, go to our website. As you see we want line break after this. Let's save it. And after this what we want to do is we want our different icons. So I will create a new container to wrap all of them in the same one. So it's going to be the, let's see, so we can set the name to services dash container. So in the services container as you see we have a different services items. First one is going to be delivery service, then shipping and return, promotion, 24 hours service. So let's build these parts. So first one is going to be we have a service, and in this box we have a two things. First one is going to be this font awesome icon, and the second one is going to be the heading or title. So let's go to the font awesome website and import this icon, which is going to be a truck, I think so. So let's go to the font awesome website. Here what we'll do is we'll search the truck and we'll copy it the link and paste it in the HTML file. So let's search the truck. I think it's going to be this one. Yeah. So copy the link and then paste it on our website. So the link is going to be this one, the FASFA dash truck. So let's go to our website or the HTML file, paste it here. We have a truck icon and then we have a heading of, so this is it. And here we have a heading of delivery services. So we will use H4 and I think H4 will be a good one. So here we will use delivery services. The next one is going to be, and now the second icon is going to be the similar one, because we want a, let's see, three or four icons. Four, we'll change the content later. First of all let's use the similar four icons and the text, and let's style them, and we will use the content later. So let's go to our project, and here you will see we have four different services. So first of all, I will copy the class name of services container, or we can say about a section. First of all, align it or in the middle. So let's change the first of all write a command of about a section. So we'll see that we have styling the about a section. So here I will target this section, which will be this one. Let's use a flex box. Display will be flex. Justify content will be center. Align items will be center. Or we can say flex direction is going to be column because we want it in the column direction. We'll change the justify content to space between. Let's save it, and now you will see it in the middle. Now all of the text has become in the middle. So as you will see in the demo, now we want a space between the two containers or the two sections. So I will give it a margin top of 5 rem. Oops, 5 rem, and margin bottom will also be a 5 rem. Let's save it, and now you will see a space between top and bottom. We also want a text align of center. So let's set the text align to center. Now you will see all of the text has been aligned to the center. Now what we want to say, we want it these services in the horizontal direction. So what we'll do is we will copy the class name of services container, and we'll use flexbox to align it in the horizontal direction. So it will be easy one. We'll set the display to flex, justify content to space around, and align items to center, and we'll use flex wrap to wrap because we want it to be responsive. And now you will see we have our services in the horizontal direction. Just give it a width of 80%. 80%. Let's save it. Now we have different services. So we want to start it. First of all, what we'll do is let's target this service, copy the class name, and let's copy this class name, go to style sheet, paste it here, and just give it a border of one solid black. This border is for test purposes. We use a box shadow. So let's increase the height. First of all, what we want is we want a space between the service container. Give it a space of 2 rem, margin top, and now give it a height and width. Just give it a height of maybe something like, I think so. Just give it a height of 8 rem. Let's see how to. Yeah, 8 rem. I think let's use 10 rem. Let's save it. Yeah, 10 ram is looking good. Now give it a width of something like 12 gram. Let's save it. And now see. Yeah, it's looking good. So we want all of these middle. Let's use text align of center, or we can also use a display of flex by content center and align item center. Let's save it. Now these have become in the center, but we want it in the column direction. So we'll set the flex direction to column. Now they have become at the middle. Now you will see we want to increase the size of the icon and reduce the size of the text. So for this, what we'll do is first of all we'll target the icons. So the icons is going to be the FAS icons. So let's target the, so in this service we will target the icons. Let's increase the font size to maybe 2 rem. Let's save it. Yeah, the size has been increased. So let's use 2.25 rem. Let's save it. Now the size has been increased. We want to reduce the size. So we also want a space between the heading and the icons. So just give them a margin bottom of 5 pixels. Now we have a space. Now in this service, we want to target the heading, which will be H4. So the heading is going to be the H4, and the font size is going to be a 20 pixels. Let's save it. And now you will see we have font size. So first of all, what we want is, as you will see, we have a color of green, and so first of all give the icon a color of this green color, which will be this one. And now you will see we have this color. Now we want to give it a box shadow. The box shadow is going to be this one. So I will copy the box shadow. You can give it to the service. So you can copy it. Let's save it. And now you will see we have box. We will remove the border. So where we have used border, let's remove it from here. Let's save it. So this is going to be the service. So I think we want to increase the size or the width. So here let's use 14 rem. Let's save it. And what we want is, let's use 12 rem. Let's see how to look. Yeah, it's looking nice right now. Good. So just increase the margin bottom to 10 pixel. Let's save it. Now looking good. So as you see in the demo, as we use hover, our text and the icon color has been changed into a white color. So we will use this. So let's wait this change. What we'll do is, as we are hovering this service, so let's target this service. As you will hover, what we want is, we want to change the color to a white one. Let's save it. So as you will see, and the background color we want is a green one. Back, oops. So the background color is going to be not a white. We want a green one. So it's going to be, oops. Let's save it first of all. And now target the background color is going to be this color. Let's save it. And now you will see, as I will hover, background color has been changed into green color, but the icon is not changing into white. So let's target the icon. So first of all, in this service, when we will hover, we want to target the icon and change the color to white. Let's save it. And now you will see a change. As you see, it's looking amazing and beautiful. So as you see, it's changing quickly, but we don't want it to be changed that quickly. So for this, what I will do is, we will use a transition on the parent, which will be the service transition of, it will be 0.25 second, and it will be is. Let's save it. And now you will see a change here as you are hovering, and it's looking good. So as you will see, it's looking good. Now you can change the content. The second one is going to be the shipping and the returns, and icon is going to be this one. So what we will do is, we go to index.html file. So the second text is going to be this one. I will copy it and paste it in place of the delivery services. Let's paste it here. And third one is going to be promotion. So paste it here. The fourth one is going to be 24-hour service. Now we want to, let's save it. Don't do this mistake. I have mistakenly removed the tag which we h hole. Let's save it. And now you will see change here, which will be, we have a different heading. We also want to change the icons. So let's select, and what will be the icon of second. So the second icon is going to be exchange. So there is a technique, if you don't know the name of the icon, you can always inspect, and then when you will click this button or icon, and then you will hover, you will get the name of the icon. The second one is going to be the exchange. So what we'll do is we'll go to the font of website, and here we will search the icon which will be the exchange. So let's search it. It's going to be exchange. So the first one which will be we are using. So let's copy the icon, go to our HTML and replace it here. Second one is going to be this one. What we have done, we want to replace all of this one. Let's save it. The third one is going to be percentage. So what we'll do is we'll search percentage. So it's going to be this one. Let's copy it. So we'll copy the icon, go to our HTML file, replace it here. So replace it, let's paste it, let's save. And the last one is going to be the user icon. So again go to the font awesome website, search the user. So it's going to be the user. The user is going to be this one. We have already used this one. Let's copy, go to index.html file, replace it with it, and now you will see we have changed all of the icons and text. So as you will see, it's looking good and amazing. So the second part or the second section of our build is completed. Let's test its responsiveness. Now you will see as we are getting closer and closer, it has been changed. And now as we are getting closer and closer, all of this text is moved to the next line, and it's looking amazing. We just want a margin. So don't worry, we will fix it later. When we will deal with media queries, we will give them some space. So the main point is the power of a flexbox, which will help us to attain the responsive design, and you will also see same with the CSS grid when we will build the shop section of our website. So the second part is done, and the third part is going to be the our brands. So it will be this one, our brand section. So the background color for this is going to be the gray color which we have used earlier. So let's go to our index.html. Here we will create a new section. So under this section I will write a comment of our brands. So it will be section class name of our dash brands dash section. So in this section, first of all, we will have h2 heading. which will be this one, our brands. Let's copy it, go to our HTML file, paste it here. Then we will have a paragraph, and in the paragraph we will have this description. Paste it here. We want a line break after this one. Let's save it. And under this, what we want is we want our brands or the icons of the brands or the logos. So we'll create a container, and this container will wrap all of these brands. So it will be brands container. Here we will have different images. So first of all, we will have brand one. The second one is going to be the brand two. The third one is going to be the brand third one. Here we will use the third image. So let's use the image tag. Go to the images folder. Use the third image. The fourth one is going to be the brand 4 image. Let's save it. And now what you will see is we have 4 images, but the size is too much. So first of all, what I will do is I will target the brand container, and first of all write a comment of our brands. So let's target it. Our brands container target the images with it a width of maybe 300 pixel, I think, or 300 pixels is too much. Let's give them 200 pixel. Let's save it. Yeah, it's looking. I think it will be. You can also give 150. Let's save it. You can try different values and you can use what will be good for you. So I will copy the our brand section class name. Go to style sheet. Now I will target it here and we will use it. First of all, we will give it a background color. Is going to be the gray one, which will be this one. And then we will use display of flex. Flex direction is going to be column. Justify content will be space between, and the line item is going to be center. Let's save it, and now you will see we have a change. So we want some space above, and at the bottom give it a padding top of 5 rem. The padding bottom will also be 5 rem. Let's save it, and now you will see we have a space between top and bottom. Also use a text align of center. Let's see if it will help. Yeah, the text has become at the middle. So we want a space between the icons. So we'll target the brands container, copy the class name, target it, use the display of flex, justify content of space around, and line item is going to be center. Give it a width of 80%. Let's save it. Now you will see we have a space. So we also want a space. Give it a margin top of 2 rem. Let's save it. And now you will see we have a space in this icon and it's looking good. And you can also change the color of this. So what we'll do is where we are targeting the images, we can also use a filter property. So with this you can change the, I think so. So there is a property filter where I think we use a grayscale. So grayscale. So you let's search from the internet. So here will be the filter CSS property. So here you can change the images. So let's go to the W3 Schools website, and here you can see. So as you will set the image to the filter is equal to grayscale 100%, you can change the image to the gray. So let's use grayscale and set it to 100%. Let's save it and go to our project, and now you will see our red images has been changed into gray image. And we also want to change the this black image. So for this what we'll do is we can change the opacity to 0.5. Let's save it, and now you will see all of our images are looking same and these are looking good. Yeah, so let's where we have used, so we want the same property of let's wrap of wrap for the responsiveness, and now let's test its responsiveness. And as you see, as we are getting closer and closer, it will move to the next line. So as you will see, as we are getting closer, it will move to the next line, and it's looking good. Yeah. So we just want a space which will be a margin, and we will use when we will use media queries at the end of the project. So the second part is done. The third part is going to be the categories of the month, which will be this one. So for this, what we'll do is we'll create a new section. So let's go to our HTML file and create a new section. First of all, I will write a command of categories, and then we'll create a section of the class name of categories dash section. So in this section, first of all, we will have a heading with the same, and the other one is going to be the paragraph. So the first one will be the heading, the next one is going to be the paragraph. So in the paragraph, I will copy the same text, paste it in the HTML file. We want line break after this word, so I will use the beer tag here. Let's save it, and after that, so we have three products. So what we will do is, or we can say that we have three categories, which are going to be the watches, shoes, and accessories. So we will wrap it in a container, which will we can say categories dash. So in this container we will have three products. So we can say we can give it a class name of something like category product, category dash product. So in this product what we'll have is we have an image. So we have an image, we have some title, and then we have a button. So first of all we have an image which will be category 1 image. Then we have a x6 which will be the title. First one is going to be the watches, and then we have a button. The button is going to be go shop. So it will be go shop. Let's save it. So similarly we want two more of these categories. We will change the content later. Oops. So one, two, let's save it. And now let's go to our project, and here you will see the image size is too much. First of all, let's reduce the size of the images. So in the category product, I will copy the class name. And then what I will do is I will go to the style.css, and here first of all I will write a command of which will be categories section. So let's target categories product image and give it a width of something like I think 150 pixels. Let's save it how to look. So 150 pixel, let's try 200. Let's save it. Yeah, 200 is looking good. So first of all, what we'll do is we'll go to the HTML file, copy the class name of the parent container, which is going to be the categories section. We will use the same technique that we have used earlier, which will be display of flags. Flags direction is going to be the column. Justify content will be the center, and align items will also be center. Let's save it. And now they all have come at the middle. I want a margin top and bottom. Margin top will be the 5 frame. Margin bottom will also be the 5 frame. Let's save it. And now use the text align of center. Text align will be the center. Now all of the text will come at the middle. Now we want to align it in the horizontal direction. So for this, I will copy the class name of the features container. Oops, not features, categories container. Let's save it or copy it and paste it here. Use the display of flags. Justify content of space around. Align items will be center. Flex wrap will be the wrap. And the width is going to be the 80%. Let's save it. And now you'll see these have aligned in the horizontal direction. Now we want to target the single products, which is going to be the category product. First of all, what we'll do. So where are our images? So we have set the width. We just want to change the border radius to 50% because we want a rounded border. So which is going to be this one. So we want a space between the image and the text. Give it a margin bottom of 10 pixels. Let's save it. And now you will see a space. So just give it a margin bottom of 1 rem. And now the space is looking good. Yeah. So let's style it. Now in the categories product, first of all we'll want to target the H6. Just give them a font size of 20 pixels. Save it. And we want to give it a margin bottom of 1 rem. Let's save it. And now we have space. Now let's target the button, which will be the category product, and we want a border of none. Outline will also be a none because we don't want an outline because this is a bad user experience. Outline will be none. Color is going to be the white, and the background color is going to be this green color. Let's just give them a padding little bit. So the padding is going to be for top and bottom is going to be the 10 pixels. From left and right is going to be the 20. So let's see how to look. Yeah, it's looking good. I think just reduce the padding top to 8 pixels maybe. Let's see how to look. Now it's looking good. Just give it a border radius of 5 pixels so we have round something rounded borders, and give it a font weight of 400. Let's save it. And now it's looking amazing and beautiful. So this part of our build is done. We just want to change the content. So the second thing is going to be the shoes, and a third one is going to be the accessories. So just go to images and change the image to the second, and it will be the third one. The second one is going to be the shoes, and the last one is going to be the accessories. I will change the title, which will be the accessories. Save it and go to our website or project, and now you'll see we have changed content and it's looking good. So let's test its responsiveness. As you see, it's completely responsive. As we are getting closer, it has been moved to the next line. So don't worry about the space. We will fix it later when we use media queries. So as you see, it's looking amazing and beautiful. This part of our build is completed. So the next part is going to be this one, which will be the feature product, and this part has an amazing and beautiful styling. So let's go to the HTML file and build this product or this product section. So what I will do is I will go to the HTML file. I will create a new section, and under this section it's going to be, first of all, I will write a command of feature product. And now what I will do is I will create a new section which will be the featured product dash section. And in this section we will have first of all heading, which is going to be this one. So see, I will copy it and paste it here. Next one is going to be the paragraph. I will copy this paragraph and go to the HTML file, paste it here. We want a line break after this. So I will use a BR tag. So under this we will have a feature container, feature dash container. So in this we have a featured products. So the first one is going to be the featured product. So what I will do is I will create a class name of featured dash product, and in this we will have our product. So in the product what we have is we have an image, then we have a stars dash price or stars and prices, then heading, a simple description, and then reviews. So let's build this section. Oops. So let's go to here. First of all is going to be the image. So image is going to be the featured product image, which is going to be this one, and under this image we will have a feature text, feature dash text section, or we can say feature dash text part. So in this we have a, as you will see in the text part, what we have is we have all of these things. We have stars, prices, and then all of the text. So the first container is going to be the stars dash price dash container. So in this container what we will have is we have stars, and then the next container is going to be this price container. So the first one is going to have stars. So let's go to the font awesome. Here we will search the stars. Let's go and search star. We want two type of stars. First one is going to be the filled one, and next one is going to be the which will be this one. Let's, it is going to be the filled one. So what we'll do is we'll copy the class name, or we can say the link of this icon. So you can copy the link. We want three of these stars. One, two, three, and the two is going to be the empty. So the empty one is going to be this one. So what we'll do is I will copy the link, go to the HTML file, paste it here. So as you will see, this is the stars. Next one is going to be the P, which is going to be the price. So let's see what's going to be the price. The price is going to be $240. I will oops, copy the price and in place paste it here. Now, as you will see, this part is done. The next is going to be the heading, which is going to be something like H4. So as you see, under this div, which is ending here, we'll create H3 or H4. Then we have a P paragraph. So let's copy the paragraph, paste it here. Want a line break after this one, and under this paragraph, what we have is we have another paragraph with a class name of review. So here we will have reviews. So let's copy it and paste it here. That's it. And now we have a product. Let's see how it's looking right now. As you see, it's looking quite ugly and it's not looking good. So for this, what we will do is we want to reduce the size of the images. So for this, we will target the image first of all, and then we will style it in our style sheet, or we can say style.css file. So first of all, let's go to the HTML file, copy the class name. So let's go to the HTML file. So here you will see, first of all, target the features product section, go to the style sheet, give it a class name of featured product, and here I will target it. Just use the same technique which will be the display flex. Flex direction will be the column, justify content will be the space between, and line items will be a center. Let's save it. And now you will see all of this has come at the middle, and in the feature product section we will target the paragraph, give it a text line of center, margin bottom of 2 rem. Let's save it, and now we have a space. Now we want to style this product similar to this one. So now it's looking quite ugly. We will style it, don't worry. So target the class name of the, I think it's going to be the featured product, and in the featured product, first of all, we want to reduce set the width and height of the image. So target the image, give it some width of maybe something like 250 pixel. I think maybe, let's see how it will look. I think it's maybe enough. Just give it a height of 300 pixel. Let's save it. And the height is too much, or we can say set the width to 300 pixel. Let's save it. And now it's looking good. Yeah, it's looking good right now. So you can use different techniques. Now what we want to do is we want to style the stars and the price. So for this, I will target the this container, star price container, and we will use flexbox to line it in the horizontal direction, which will display flex. Justify content space between, and line items will be center. Let's save it. And now they have moved in the horizontal direction. Just give them a padding top of 1 rem, so we have space between the image and this section. So instead of 1 rem, let's use 0.5 rem. Let's save it. Now it's looking good, yeah. So what you want to do is, first of all, we want a space. So let's say, so we have a background color gray for this part of the build, which is going to be the featured product section. Give them a background color of the gray one. Give them a padding top of 5 rem and padding bottom of 5 rem. Let's save it. Go to the products, and now we have space. Now we want to change the this black color of the stars to a yellow like color, which is going to be this one. So what I'll do, I will copy the color of the stars. I will hit the enter and the color will be automatically copied to the clipboard. So let's go to the style.css. What I will do is, in the star I will target the FAS, which is going to be the field stars. So what I will do is, in the stars we will have FAS. We'll set the color to this yellow color. Save it, and now you'll see a change. So as you'll see in the demo, we want a background color of white for our text section. So let's go to the style sheet and HTML file. So I will copy the class name of feature text part, target it, give it a background color of white. Let's save it. And now you'll see we have a white color. Just give them padding. So the padding is going to be the zero point 0.5 rem. Let's save it. Yeah, it's looking good. Yeah, it's looking beautiful right now. So what we'll do is, we want a box shadow. So we'll use the same box shadow. Let's go to the featured product. So where is going to be so let's target the featured product dot featured product. So it's going to be here. Give them a box shadow. Now you see it as a box shadow. So as you see, we want three of the featured items or featured products, which is going to be these ones. So now what I will do is, so first of all, done a little bit of styling, which is going to be the gray color for the price and the reviews. So let's style some of the changes, which is going to be in the featured text part. Featured text part will target the, so we'll target the review. Give them a color of something like gray. Let's, now it has a gray color. So now we want to change the color of the price. Give them a class of price. Let's save it. So in the feature text container, we have a price. In the feature text part, we have a class of price. We want to change the color to gray. Let's save it. Now you will see the color has been changed into a gray one. So we want three of these featured product. So the featured product div is starting from here and it's ending here. So we want, oops, what happening? So it's going to be like this one, and we'll change the contents later. So let's copy this one and paste it two more times. We'll change the images. Don't worry, let's save it. And now you will see we have three of them. Now we will style it. The images is going to be the, so for second one is going to be the image will be the second. For third one the image is going to be the third one. So let's save it. And now what we want is we want to target the featured container because this is the parent container of the featured products. So what we want to do is we want them in the horizontal direction, which will be the justified content of space around. Align items will be the center. Flex wrap is going to be the wrap, and the next thing is going to be, I think so, we want to give it the width of 80%. Let's save it. And now you will see we have three products and these are looking amazing. Just give them a margin top of 2 rand. So we have a space between top. Yeah, it's looking amazing right now. So let's test its responsiveness. So as you will see, as we are getting closer and closer, instead of collapsing, they will move to the next line. And this is completely responsive. And it's looking amazing right now. So this part of our build is completed, which is going to be featured products. So the next part is going to be the amazing one and beautiful, which will be the our shop section. So in this section, we have 9 products and we will use CSS grid to align all of these or style them. So let's go to our HTML. So here, first of all, I will create a new section. So first of all, what I will do, I will write a command of which will say shop dash section. So here we will have a section with the class name of shop dash section. Oops, there is spelling mistake. So let's save it. And first of all, we have a heading which will be the h2 tag. I will copy the class name, or sorry, the heading. Control C, paste it here. Then we'll have a paragraph, and in this paragraph we'll have this text or the description. Control C. I will paste it here. We want a line break after this word. I will use the br tag. Let's save it. So this under this we will have our products. So we have a container which will contain all of these non-products. So I will give it a class name of shop dash products dash container. So in this container we will have all of our 9 products. So first of all we will have a single product. What I will do is I will style, first of all I will style the single product which I have done with the features section, or we can say the feature products, and then we can add all of the remaining 8 ones. So as you see, first of all we have an image, then the title or the name of the product, then we have the sizes and star, then the price. So first of all what we'll have is we have a single shop dash product, and in this product we have an image which will be the shop image, which will be the shop 01, and under this one we have a shop dash text dashboard, and here what we'll have is, let's see, so here we have this title which will be the something like maybe h5 or h6. Let's use h6. So let's use h5 maybe, which will be this one. Under this we will have h4. which will be the sizes. So I will copy the text, paste it here, and under this we will have a div which will be the stores dash price. Let's give it a name of shop dash product, or we can say shop dash star dash price. And here first of all we have stars. We can give it a name of shop dash star, and here we'll have five, or we have all of these. Let's copy. We have the same three of them is going to be the yellow stars and two are going to be the empty stars. Paste it here, and under this div or under stars div we'll have a price which will be the p tag. It's going to be the price, or we can say shop dash price. So let's go to the product where the price is going to be $250. So paste it here, and then we have the stars. So let's save it and let's see how our product is looking right now. It will not look good, I think. Yeah, so not looking good right now. The image size is too much. First of all I will copy the class name of shop product. Now what I will do is I will target the image. First of all, just do some write some comment, and here I will target this shop product. I will target the image, and the image width is going to be something like 350 pixels. Let's save it and see how it's looking. 350 pixel I think will be look good. So what we'll do is now we want it to be, we want to target the shops product, or we can say shop section. Copy this class name, go to our CSS file, target it, use display of flex. Flex direction is going to be the column, justify content will be the space in between, and align items is going to be center. Let's save it, and now you'll see that all of this text has become at the middle. So just style some of this, give it a margin bottom and margin top. Margin top is going to be the 5 frame. Margin bottom is going to be the also. So first of all let's see if its background is gray. No, its background is not going to be the gray, it will be the white one. Yeah, so margin bottom is going to be the 5 frame. Let's save it. Now we have a space from between top and the bottom. Yeah, now we have a space. So target the paragraph in the shop dash section. Target the paragraph, and first of all give it a text align of center. Give it a margin bottom of 2 rem. Let's save it. Now we have a space between the product and the paragraph. So let's style this paragraph, or we have done with the paragraph. Now style the product. So I think we will use the width of the image is going to be the 300 pixel. Let's save it. Yeah, it's looking good I think. So I think we will fix it when we will use grid, because we will set the height of the row and we will fix it. Now we want to style this spot. So what we'll do is, where is our shop product? So here I will copy the class name, go to my style sheet, target it, give them a box shadow which is going to be this one. So I will copy this and let's save it. And now you will see we have box shadow. We just want a padding and we want to style all of this. So give them a padding of 0.5 rem, not a 9 point. It will be 0. Control C. Now we have a space between the left and right. Oops. So we don't want the space between the left and the product. So let's save it. We want a space between the text section, which is going to be the shop text part. Let's copy it, paste it here. Target, give them a padding of 0.5 rem. Let's save it. Now we have space between the left and right. So we want to reduce some of the styling or change in the shop text part. We want to target the H4. Give it a font weight of maybe 300. Let's save it. Now it has a font weight of 300, and we want our stars and the price at the middle. So the class name for this container is going to be this one, which is shop star price. Target it. Use the display of flex direction will be the column. Justify content will be the center, and line items will also be the center. Let's see. Now they have come at the middle. Now we want to change the color of the first three stars, and for this I will copy the shop star and target the FAS, which is going to be the field stars. So let's target them, or we can say dot FAS. Set the color to be this yellow one. Let's save it, and now you will see we have yellow color, and other thing is good enough. So it's looking good. Now we want 9 of these products. So what I will do, I will copy the product, which is going to be the shop product, and paste it 9 more times. So oops, so this div is from here. So until here, control C, I will copy the product and paste it 8 more times. I will change the content later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Let's save it. And now you will see we have 9 products. So what we want to do is we want to align them in the two column layout, or we can say in the we want 3 rows and 3 columns. So for 2 column layout, or for this if we want rows and columns, the grid is the best part. So let's copy the I think the parent container for this product is going to be the, so here is our shop product. Where is this one? So in the shop products container, I will copy it, go to my style.css, first paste it here. So for this we will use display of grid. Let's save it. It will not change, but it will set the container to the grid. So I have already my grid template rows and columns line. So I will copy it from here, paste it here, and you will see these two lines will create a magic. And with these two lines you will get all of these alignment. So first of all we have grid template rows, which will be repeat because we want 3 rows, and the height of one row is going to be 550 pixel, and grid template columns is going to be, we want 3 columns, or we can say auto fit how many columns fit to the screen. The minimum Width of the column is going to be 250 pixels and the maximum is going to be 300. Let's save it. And now you will see a no change because we want to give it a width of 80%. We haven't have a width. Now we have a width. So we want a space between these, which will be the grid gap is the best way to give a space. Grid gap is going to be 2 rem. Let's save it. Now they have a space. As you will see, it's looking good, but as you will see, these are not at the middle. So what we'll do is we will use justify content on center. Now all of these have become at the center. Now you'll see how easy it is to align them. So I think 1, 2, 3, 3 and 3, 6, 9. We have used some. We have one extra product. So I will remove one of them. So let's remove the first one maybe because we want 9 products in the home page. So now we have 9 products in the home page. Now it's looking good. Just change the images of the products. So the image for the second product is going to be the 2. So it will be this one second. So for third one we will change it to 3. Similarly we will change other images 4. Then we have the fifth one. Then we have the sixth one. Then the seventh one will become, and now we have the 8. Oops. And the last one is going to be the 9. Let's save it. And now you will see all of these images have been changed and it's looking amazing and beautiful. Now let's test its responsiveness. And now you will see this is completely responsive. So as you will see, it is completely responsive for all of the devices. Yeah, it's looking amazing and beautiful. So this part of our build is already completed and it's looking amazing and beautiful. So let's see. And it's looking amazing. So the last or the second last part is going to be the contact us section. So as you will see, the shop section is done. Now we want to build the second last part, which will be the contact us section. So it's going to be the contact us. Let's go to the HTML file and we will create our contact us section. First of all, what I will do is I will create a new section and first of all I will write a comment contact us, and under this section we'll create a new section, the class of contact dash us section. And in this section what we'll have is we have first of all we have a heading which will be this one. Paste it here, and then what we'll have is we have a paragraph. I will copy it, paste it here. We want line break after this, and under this section, not in the section, under this paragraph we'll create a container, or we can say which will contain the input fields and the text area. So we can say contact dash us container. So in this container we will have input container, or we can say input fields. First one is going to be the, it will be the name, which will be your name. The second one is going to be the email, So the type is going to be the email, which will be enter your email, and the third one is going to be the subject. Type will be the text, and the placeholder is going to be the subject. So we have input fields. Under these input fields we will have a text area. So it will be the text area. So let's save it, and as you will see in the demo we have a button. So we'll create a button under this container. So the container is ending here. Under this container we'll have a button which will be say let's talk. So it will be this one, let's talk. Let's save it and go to our project or our browser, and now we will start this one. So first of all what we'll do is we will go to the style sheet. After first of all copy the class name of the section, which will be the contact us section. Control C, and now what we'll do is we will target it and use display flex direction is going to be the column, justify content will be the space between, and align items is going to be the center. Let's save it, and now you will see all of these items have become at the middle. So let's target the paragraph and the contact of section. Use a text align of center, give it a margin bottom of 2 rem. So for this section we also want a background color of gray. Let's save it, give it a padding top of 5 rem, and also a padding bottom of 5 rem. Let's save it, and now you will see we have space between top and bottom. And now we want all of these in the horizontal direction. We want input fields on the left side and the text area on the right side. So for this we will have a contact us container. I will copy it, paste it here, use the display of flex, justify content is going to be the space around, line items is going to be the center, width is going to be the 80%, and the flex wrap is going to be wrap for this responsiveness. Let's save it, and now we have input fields and the text area. So for input fields we have given them a class name. Control C, I will copy the class name. I will go to my style sheet, use the display of flex. We want them in the column direction, so for this we will use flex direction of column, justify content of space between, and line item is going to be the center. Let's save it, and now we have input fields like this. So in the input fields we'll target the input, give them a margin bottom of maybe 1 rem. Now we have a space. You can also give them 2 rem. Let's save it. So we want to style all of these input fields. Just give them some of the padding and remove the outline. First of all, what I will do, I will remove the outline to 0 and set the padding to 8 pixels from top and bottom and 20 pixels from left and right. Let's save it, and now it's looking good. Just give them a width of maybe something like, let's try 10 rem. How it will look. 10 rem is not enough. 20 rem will be good, I think. Yeah, 20 rem is looking good. So also give the So where is our text area? We also want to give a placeholder to text area which is going to be your message. So the rows are looking good, I think. Increase the columns. So the columns is going to be something like 40. Let's save it. Yeah, it's looking good. Just style it in the CSS file. Target the text area. Give it a padding of. Just give them a padding. I think so 5. So it's not working. So we have used different brackets. So padding is going to be, I think 8 pixel will be enough. And we don't want an outline, so we'll set it to none. Let's save it, and now it's looking good. Yeah. So let's style the button. So in the contact us section, we will have a button. We will style it. Just give them a background color of the green. Set the color to be white. Outline to be none. Border will also be a none. And the padding is going to be the 7 pixel from top and bottom and something like 18 pixel from left and right. Let's save it, and now it's looking beautiful and amazing. So we are done with this section. The last part is going to be the footer section. So here is our contact us section. We'll go to the HTML file. Now what we'll do is we'll create a new container with a class name, or we can say new section. So it's going to be the last section, which is going to be the footer. So first of all, write a comment of footer. We will create a footer with the class name of footer dash section. So in this section, what we'll have is we'll have menu items. First of all, we have social icons. Then we have menus. Now let's go to the HTML file and create all of these ones. So it's going to be something like, I think, menu. So in the menu, what we have is, so we can wrap it in footer dash container. In this container we will have a menu, and in this menu we will have a h3 which will be the heading. You can also give them h2, and then we have menu items. So the h2 is going to be the, first of all we have a, for the first one we have a logo which is going to be this shop, and in it we have our logo of different social media companies or social links. So we can use font awesome icons. So what I will do is I will go to the font awesome website. First of all, let's use the Facebook icon. So I will copy the Facebook icon. Let's copy it, paste it here. The next one is going to be the Instagram. So it's going to be the Instagram, which will be the this one. Let's copy it. So I will copy it, paste it in the menu items. The third one is going to be the Twitter. which will be this one. Let's copy, go to the menu items, paste it here, and the last one is going to be the Pinterest icon. So let's search Pinterest. Oops, Pinterest. It's going to be this one. So copy this icon, go to the menu items, paste it here. Now we have four icons. Now what we want to do is we will create a new menu which is going to be the under this one. So the menu is going to be the first of all we have a H2, and in this H2 what we'll have is we have products. Oops, I will copy this. So what you can do is you can copy this, paste it here, and under this we will have menu items, menu dash items. Here we have links. So the first one is going to be the men shoes. Control C. I will paste it here. Next one is going to be the women shoes. Oops. So it's not working. So you can write it by yourself. The next one is going to be the women's shoes. The third one is going to be, so it will be popular dress. So popular dress. And the fourth one is going to be, let's see, it has a link of hash and it will be sport shoes. So it will be sport shoes. Let's create a new menu, the third and the last one. So it will be under this div. I will create a new menu with the H2, and it has a heading of further info. And under this one we will have our menu items, which are going to be the in this div. So the first one is going to be home, the next one will be the about, and the third one is going to be contact, the fourth one is going to be the FAQs. So let's save it and go to our project, and here what you will see is here we have our nav, or we can say the footer. So we will style it. So the background color is going to be this one. So I will use the same Chrome extension which is the color sealer, and I will copy this color. So we have a footer section. In the style sheet, I will write a comment of footer. So here we will style the footer. So the first class name is going to be the footer dash section. Background color is going to be the this one, and let's save it. And now you will see we have a background color of this one. We'll set the color to white so we can see the text. And now what we'll say is we'll use footer dash container, and we'll use display of flex, justify content of space around, and line items of center. Flex wrap is going to be the wrap. Let's save it. And now what you will see is here. So what we want is we want all of these menu items in the vertical direction. So I will target the menu dash items, use uh, use a display of flex. Flex direction is going to be the column because we want them in the column direction. Justify content will be the space between, and align items is going to be the flex start. Let's save it. And now all of these items have been arranged in the vertical direction. So what we'll do is we will also target the menu. Let's use a display of flex, justify content center, line item center. Let's see how it will look. Now it's not looking good because we want a flex direction of column, because we want our menu in the column direction. So align items will be flex start. Flex start. Let's save it. And now you'll see it's looking good. Just give them a padding. So here is our footer container. Give them a padding of something like 2 rem from top and bottom and 1 rem from left and right. That's it. Now you will see we have a padding and it's looking good. We just want to style or give them move the default styling. So first of all go to the HTML file. In the menu we have, so first of all we'll target the menu items. Under the menu items, so in the menu items, first of all we'll target the icons. Just give them a font size of 22 pixel, margin bottom of 1 rem. Let's save it. And now, so the 1 rem is too much, just give them a 0.5 rem. Let's save it. Now it's looking good. Yeah, now we'll target the links. In the menu items, remove the text decoration to none, set the color to white, give them the font weight of 400, just give them margin bottom of 0.5 rand. Let's save it. Now you'll see these are looking good. Yeah, it's looking amazing. So in the menu we'll also target the heading, which is going to be the, I think so it will be H2. Just give them a margin bottom of 2 rem. Let's see. Now it's looking good. Yeah, it's looking amazing right now. This footer is also responsive. Let's test its responsiveness. Yeah, it's completely responsive. So our project is done. We also want to use media queries to fix some of the issues. So what we'll do is we'll test its responsiveness right now. So as you see, as we are becoming closer and closer, we want at this point. So let's inspect this page, and now you will see at a width of something like 795 pixel, we want our hero text at the middle. So just use a media query here. So first of all, what I will do is I will write a comment which will be the media queries, and under this we will create a media query. So the first media query will be at the max width of 795 pixel, and for this we want the hero text container with the text align of center margin top of 1 rem. Let's save it. And now you'll see it's looking good. Yeah, it's looking amazing right now. So, and the next thing is we have our services, and here we want a, so just give them a margin. Where is our services section? So here will be our brands, our services. So in this service, give them a margin of something like 1 rem. Let's see. Now you see they have a margin and it's looking good. So as we are getting closer and closer, they have a space. So next part is going to be the our services, our brands. Just reduce the width. So where is brand section? So in the brands container, we have a image. So what we'll do is go to the HTML file, go to the brand section. So above the featured product, above the categories product. So in the brands container, we have brand image. So what we'll do is at the rate of media of not. So for brands container, we'll target the image. We'll set the width to something like 100 pixel or something like 80 pixel maybe. Yeah, it's looking good right now. So at this point, what we want is we also want a margin between the categories product. So the categories product is going to be the, I think so, these have a name of category product. So what we'll do, we'll target the category product and give them some margin. So target the category product, give them a margin of 1 rand. Let's save it. And now you will see they have these have spaces between. So as we are getting closer and closer, this will have a space of 1 rand. So let's go. So for the future product, we also want a space of 1 rand. So let's target the featured product, give them a margin of 1 rand. So now you will see we have space between the featured products. Yeah, it's looking good. Yeah. So other part is looking good. So as you see, as we are getting closer and closer, something like at this point. So at this point, we want to reduce the size of these paragraphs. So the width is going to be something like 430 pixel maybe. Let's see. So as you see, we also want spaces between the brands images. So where is our brands? So I think here is we also want a margin of 1 rand. Let's save it. And now you will see we have spaces between them all. So it's going to be the 514 pixel. We want these paragraphs to reduce their sizes. All of these paragraphs. So 5, I think it will be like 515 pixel. Let's create a new media query 515 pixel. So it will be the media. Max content is going to be the, or sorry, max width is going to be the 515 pixel. And what we want to do is we want to target the text of all containers. First one is going to be the hero text container. Target the P, give them a font size of 14 pixels. Let's save it. And now you will see the text size of the hero text container is going to be 14 pixels. The next one is going to be, so you can also target them collectively. First of all, we have a hero text container. Next one, we have about us section. About us section will target the P, then comma, then we have, I think, category. Oops, not a, use category section, target the P, then we have a section featured section, I think featured product section, target the P, then it's going to be the, I think so, brands section, target the P here, then we have shop section, target the P, then we have contact us section, target the P. Now let's save it, and now we have target all of them. We have set the font size to 14 pixel. Now let's see. So as you see, our services, then we have all of these paragraphs has been reduced the text font size. We have collectively target them, and now what we want to fix is we want to reduce, we want to give the space to this one, the button. So where is our button? So in the contact us section, we have target the button. Just give it a margin of 1. Let's see. And now you will see we have space. Yeah, it's looking amazing. So as you see, as we are getting closer and closer, these items will go to the next line. So also give the menu. Also target the menu. So here is going to be the menu, footer container menu. Give them margin. Margin is going to be the 1 rem. Let's save it. And now you will see we have space. So yeah, it's looking good for all of these sizes. So instead of giving it a 14 pixel, where is, just give them something like 12 pixel. Yeah, it's looking amazing right now. So these are the shop section. Then we have featured product section, which will be this one. Then we have category product, then our brand section, and now this section is looking amazing, which will be our services that we are providing. And then we have the first one, which will be this one, flat 50% off. And then we have our nav items, which is also responsive and amazing. So this is the website that we have built, and it's looking amazing. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you have liked the video, and you can also support me on Patreon. I will give the link in the description of this video. So I think you have liked the video, so don't forget to like and share this video. So have a nice day, because this is the end of the tutorial.